The following is a special color telecast of the 39th Annual Awards of the Academy of Motion Picture, Arts, and Sciences. Stay tuned for Felony Squad, Peyton Place, Rat Patrol, and Iron Horse, which will immediately follow this special program.
One of the highlights of Academy Award night each year for motion picture fans across the country, and especially for those here at Santa Monica Civic Auditorium, is the arrival of the glamorous celebrities. The star of great stature, Mr. Jimmy Stewart, accompanied by his twin daughters. One of Hollywood's most durable leading men, Mr. Glenn Ford. And here's Patricia Neal, former Oscar winner for her performance in Hud. Handsome Rock Hudson. And ever-glamorous Ginger Rogers. Robert Mitchum. And with a Mary Poppins umbrella, Dick Van Dyke. This year's nominee, Anouk Aimée, for A Man and a Woman. Here's beautiful Raquel Welch, Gold Pajamas. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, Mr. Arthur Freed.
For the 39th time, we're gathered to honor films, filmmakers, and film players for what we in the American Motion Picture Arts and Sciences have judged the finest, no matter what their national origin. Because of the impact of film on all societies, the presentation of our Oscars has become an annual beacon that attracts the attention of the world to this moment in theatrical history. We're grateful that moviegoers share our interest in the accomplishments of each passing year, and the Academy is therefore pleased to extend a warm welcome to you all. Here again is the one man who knows what tomorrow's headlines will announce, for he is the guardian of the winning names, Mr. Bill Miller.
Michael, there is your certification that the auditors have tabulated the ballots in secret, and the results are in these envelopes.
Thank you, Bill. Now it is time to place these ceremonies in the hands of its master, a man equally at home in motion pictures, television, and in the hearts of us all. America's comic conscience, Mr. Bob Hope.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the on again, off again, in again, out again 39th Annual Academy Awards. This is the big night. What tension, what drama, what suspense. And that was just deciding whether the show was going on or not. Actually, we just got the word about a half hour ago, and I hope the teleprompter knows the strike is over. This could be the first 2-hour commercially sponsored pause. Anyway, we're happy the strike is over. The incriminations, suspicions, and anger are all behind us. Now the real fighting begins. The strike had one disaster. Johnny Carson quit, and everyone was very sympathetic. Joey Bishop flew into New York just to help him pack. Strike took a long time to settle because there was nobody from the networks for the union to talk to. They were all doing newscasts. It's disconcerting to haggle with a network vice president who's wearing makeup. And the networks were hiring anybody that could talk. NBC traded the peacock for a parakeet. I was really caught in the middle, being both a star of movies and a star of television. Instead of dinner tonight, I just smoked a banana. Of course, I could never take the chance of crossing an AFTRA picket line and losing my actor's card. It's the only proof I've got. So once again, the fantastic facilities of television and the great artistry of the motion picture industry are blended so you and your home can turn to your neighbor and say, they cut Rat Patrol for this? I wish you could see this wonderful, glamorous audience. It's a sea of expensive gowns, fabulous jewels, luxurious minks, and the sheared beavers who paid for the expensive gowns, fabulous jewels, and luxurious. This is the biggest night of the year for the movie industry. It must be. It says so in TV Guide. This is the night devoted to one man, Oscar, or as he's known around my house, the fugitive. Tonight I feel like de Gaulle at a NATO conference. But tonight we salute Hollywood, or as it's better known this year, the birthplace of politicians. Pretty soon we're going to need another category, Best Performance by a Governor. I'm happy to be your MC again this year, and if you're wondering why they chose me, they wanted someone who was charming, urbane, witty, and completely uninvolved. And I want to tell you this year, I'm so far out of the running, I'm even jealous of the losers. 39 years and still no recognition of my acting. By the time I get an Oscar, Huntley will be speaking to Brinkley. What a month. I not only didn't get nominated, but I got a splinter from my picket sign. And how do you like some of the actors that were nominated? Alan Arkin, Michael Caine, George Segal. They haven't been in the business long enough to make Channel 13. But what right have I to complain when the Academy missed such obvious choices as ex-Governor Wallace for Best Performance in a Supporting Role? Senator Robert Kennedy, producer. And Vice President Hubert Humphrey for Best Costume in Color. He had quite a trip. For a while, he thought he had Nixon's old route. Gathered in this auditorium tonight are the great actors and actresses, producers, directors, and writers who are responsible for making pictures what they are today, for adults only. This is the night of nights, the one night in the year when we forgive each other our trespasses and band together to beat the English. Backstage, they're whispering, the Russians are coming, the Russians are coming, but the British are already here. Where is that Paul Revere when you need him? No, I understand the British contingent had a little trouble getting in here tonight. George Raft is one of the ushers. And some fine new acting talent emerged this year. Anouk Aimée, David Hemmings, Candy Bergen, Sam Yorty, Adam Clayton Powell. And a lot of good pictures were nominated. Alfie is a documentary which proves that everything in England doesn't stop for tea. Alfie's about a ruthless, charming, handsome rotter who's absolutely irresistible to women. I thought Michael Caine was wonderful as me. And the Russians are coming, introduced to the screen that brilliant, hilariously funny young comedian whose name I can't for the life of me remember. No, Alan Arkin was wonderful. He was the funniest Russian since Gromyko. There are some grim themes. In A Man for All Seasons, Paul Scofield is decapitated for refusing to play ball with the king. Walter O'Malley loved it. He'd like to remake it with Sandy Koufax. When Robert Wise was casting the Sand Pebbles, he looked over the list of Chinese actors and said, I'll take 10 from column A, 6 from column B, and give Billy Wilder the fortune cookie. And how about Liz and Richard? There's an unusual couple. They're both expecting. If only one of them wins, I hope it's her. He's already got a crazy foot warmer. And I'm sure you all saw Virginia Woolf, that wonderful sequel to Bambi. I haven't heard language like that since the MGM proxy fight. Anyway, we certainly learned a lot from pictures this year. Virginia Woolf was really a college education, Alfie was a master's degree, and Georgie Girl was certainly head of the liberal arts department. Next time I see Mr. Clean, I'm going to punch him right in the mouth. So let's get on with this farcical charade of vulgar egotism and pomposity. That's the nice thing about being a loser. You can say what you want. So on with the feud of Santa Monica. Tonight, in the tradition of the Montagues and the Capulets, two great theatrical families clash head-on. The Ma and Pa Burton clan of Beverly Hills and Mike Redgrave's side saddle riders from east of Piccadilly. So it's time to announce our home for our first little orphan Oscar. Here's a new star in the celluloid sky, a heavenly body that made the fantastic voyage from small parts to leading roles. Her name is Raquel Welch, and she's here to help that engaging young leading man, Dean Jones, present our first Oscar.
Raquel, will you begin, please?
Certainly. We're honored to present the award for the best achievement in sound. The nominations are Gambit, Universal City Studio Sound Department.
Grand Prix, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studio Sound Department.
Hawaii, Samuel Goldwyn Studio Sound Department.
The Sand Pebbles, 20th Century Fox Studio Sound Department.
Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Warner Brothers Studio Sound Department.
I tell you, Raquel, I'll open the envelope and you read the winner, all right? My eyes are busy.
Oh. The winner is Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studio Sound Department for Grand Prix.
Accepting on behalf of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Studio Sound Department is Sound Director Franklin E. Milton.
I wish to thank the Academy on behalf of many people of our sound department whose technical talents and creative ability have made this possible. Thank you very much.